Welcome to Big Brother's Funniest Moments. One thing that Big Brother can be relied upon is to make us laugh, even if it is unintentional. Over the next hour, we've gathered together some of Big Brother's showbiz fans to take a look at Big Brother's attempts at physical comedy, musical comedy, crude comedy, and some of the funniest housemates that have lived in the Big Brother house.
Comprende.
One of the best things for me about Big Brother is the constant comedy that it supplies. Laughing out loud the whole time, whether it's someone falling over or, you know, you pick up on a great character.
Put your hand! Oh, my God! We gotta go around 3 times. No! Bubble, hold me!
Or, but for me, definitely, it's the fact that there's never any shortage of people who are willing to take themselves far too seriously. Tacticals or tic-tacs or whatever they're called, don't even know what they fucking mean. How can I play them?
First up is physical comedy, something that requires skill, agility, and timing.
14.
Big Brother is always worth watching for physical comedy. I love it. People falling over, wearing stupid costumes, bumping into each other. It's hilarious.
Now, there's nothing like a good bit of physical training to get the blood coursing through your veins. One of TV's favourite baddies, Big Brother 1's nasty Nick Bateman, with his 3 years of territorial army training, yeah, whatever, wowed the nation with his finely tuned combat skills.
That was good, that was quick. Is that how it's... That's how you should do it.
Nick and the Assault Course, that was a classic bit of TV. Guy making out that he's, you know, he used to be in the TA and all that. He knows his stuff. He can do all this sort of with his eyes shut.
If you are 6'2" and the monkey bars are at 5'6", the rest of the midgets are fine. They can just hang off it. But if you're actually hanging onto monkey bars and your feet hitting the ground, if you're tall, you know, you're at extreme disadvantage. It's as simple as that. It's not rocket science.
Nick just dived onto them handlebar things.
It's actually quite hard in the hands.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
This is a man who spent 3 or 4 years in the TAs.
Do you think it's all lies?
After intensely coaching his fellow housemates for a week, Nick knew it was time to go for gold.
Come on, Nick, take it down! Take your time. Oh, it's all right, mate.
He does it in 1 minute 20 with penalties, and the girls do it in 35 seconds. Not quite right there, is it?
Marco! Marco! Stop it!
The lip gloss bitches ran riot in the Big Brother 5 house, but they turned on one of their own when they trapped Marco in the diary room.
I think Marco was like a plaything in the house for the two girls. I think, you know, they enjoyed winding him up, they enjoyed teasing him, but then he kind of went along with it as well. When they stripped him, that was quite funny because he was just like, Big Brother, let me put my pants back on, oh, Big Brother! Oh. Big Brother!
OK, could you sit on the chair? Marco, what would you like to talk about?
He's like this, holding his little willy, and the girls are just cackling. The girls just think it's hilarious. They just think it's really funny.
Yes, Big Brother, he wants to tell you the story about the cock ring. OK, you have a chat now. You have a chat now.
Disco.
In Series 2, Big Brother set the housemates a dance challenge. When each individual's music style started, they had 20 seconds to grab a partner and get on the dance floor.
remember about that is that Elizabeth was wearing knackered out old pants and an old jerkin, but I still actually found her quite attractive.
Next, Brian and Bubble teamed up.
Put your hand on my waist.
No.
Quickly, on my waist!
No.
Put your hand on my God! We gotta go around 3 times.
No.
Bubble, hold me.
I think Brian and Bubble were the equivalent to Torval and Dean in the dancing world. You know, they really they suited each other. They're about the right height, you know. And I think really deep down, Bubble had strong feelings for Brian, but didn't let them out. You know.
Waltz is supposed to be romantic.
Romance! Romance! Lean back. Oh, look at that. Romance.
I mean, I shouldn't laugh at this, but one of my favourite memories from Big Brother was when Bubble went flying over the table.
Ah! My God!
OK, once again, you sick lot.
You OK?
Jesus Christ!
After disobeying Big Brother and keeping hold of his cowboy outfit for 2 days, Big Brother 5's Stuart was given 10 minutes to return the outfit. So Sheriff Stu decided to go down in a blaze of glory.
Let's go. I'll have you know I've already wet 7 men in 7 different cities.
No.
Oh, he ain't wet me.
4 paces on my count now. Go quickly on large paces, please. Down to 1, 2, 3, 4.
After losing a task the housemates thought they should have won, they decided to stage a silent protest. Knowing how much Stuart loved his cowboy hat, Big Brother decided there was only one way to show them who was boss.
It's like when you're back at school, you know, people just putting their hands over. But he was obviously very serious, very distraught about this hat being burned. But you could just see everybody waiting and willing. You just wanted one to go... like domino effect. It
was a hat. You can get them for $19.99 in Henny's, Stuart. Come on, you big girl. If they burnt his hair, then he would have had a reason to cry. But it was a hat, an inanimate object. Come on, Stuart. Grow up.
Never mind. Coming up after the break, we look at some of Big Brother's funniest housemates.
I thought Sherlock Holmes was related to Inspector Morse, and Inspector Morse was related to Mr. Einstein and Mother Teresa.
I'm fumigating right now.
Hi, I'm Brian.
No, you're not.
Welcome back to Big Brother's funniest moments. Big Brother would be nothing without the housemates who stepped through that door and onto our screens. Over the past 5 years, there have been 62 brave, bold, and often unwittingly funny housemates.
Oh, my God! I hate being in a chicken thing!
One of Big Brother 2's funniest housemates was the lovely but ever so slightly dizzy Helen, who would believe she was so desperate for some hot sausage.
Someone's got my sausage! Give it back now!
Bloody hell, Helen.
Shush.
Calm down.
Oh, Helen, shush.
I was like, oh. She said the life out of me. Man, it was a fucking arse attack.
Give me back my sausage.
I haven't got it.
That's twice today I've been emotionally scarred by this house.
If you can get emotionally scarred by losing a sausage, darling, you've got to see someone.
She really did become the nation's darling. We were rooting for her. I wanted her to win. I hoped she would.
I am really dizzy. What's in kidney beans?
Kidneys.
Can you eat cock?
Can you eat cock?
I've heard that when men's willies are erect, they're all the same size. I don't get that magic with a J. You spell magic with a meh. Is a chicken and chickpeas? A Jimmy.
A what?
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Another name for a baby kangaroo?
Joey.
Joey.
Joey. Actually, there's no camera actually on me chatting here.
What, apart from the one that's right in front of us?
No. Oh, yeah. I like blinking, I do.
Get in! Helen!
Number one would be I like blinking, I do. And, oh, my God, no, number one would be oh, my God. Oh, my God, I can't forget that. Number two would be I like blinking. Number one would be oh, my God. We need number three. I can't think of any more. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God!
One thing, you should never drink on an empty head. And she did, bless her.
Can I just emphasise, Big Brother?
Go on.
That I like being in the Big Brother house and how much I appreciate for being an honoured person for being in the Big Brother house. And I really want to meet Davina McCall because I think she's so bloody great.
Thank you, Helen.
Thank you, Big Brother.
Big Brother faithful. How could we forget Tim? He came 3 weeks into Big Brother 3. Oh, Tim. Don't deny your roots.
Well, Tim was a ginge. Gingy, but he dyed his hair black. And I remember when he got caught shaving his ginger hairs off his chest in bed. He got rumbled, didn't he?
The funny thing about Tim shaving his chest, I mean, it's no big deal. He made it into such a big deal. You know, he was doing it in front of the cameras and then they clocked him. And then under the sheets, he just made it into... It was way too big. It didn't need to be that big.
Week 8's task involved a roller disco. When the whistle blew, each housemate had to get on the stage. But the fact is, our Tim had issues. Didn't you, Tim?
Hello, Big Brother.
Hello, Tim.
Can you just confirm for me that those last two no-shows don't count as no-shows?
Tim, the rules were very clear.
Big Brother, the fact is I wear contact lenses. The fact is I wear contact lenses. The fact is I took them out and I'm not going to put in a spare set, which takes me 5 minutes to put them in anyway, and waste them. So that's the fact. Doesn't matter what the rules are of a silly little task. I wear contact lenses. It's slightly more important than a silly little task. Comprende?
Ah, yes, ladies and gentlemen. Who made us laugh in Big Brother 5? That's right, the current queen of Big Brother, Nadia. We laughed at her laughter, her temper,
Excuse me, I'm fumigating right now.
and how she never wasted a chance to show off those assets, darling.
Nadia was just a natural comedian, and what was so adorable about her is she didn't even realise it. Comedy timing was just spot on.
I'm going to be a bridesmaid. I'm going to be a bridesmaid. I'm going to be a bridesmaid.
Always the bridesmaid, but never the bride, eh, Nadia?
Oh, my God, don't say that! Oh, don't say that! Oh, don't come near me, I've just pumped. I was trying to do it quietly. Oh, good Lord.
Like a laugh, doesn't she? You know, she doesn't care. And that's a good way to be at is.
I can't even wear high heel shoes like Nadia was working them high heel shoes. But, you know, the best thing about Nadia has got to be Nadia's luck.
Somebody said she looked like Steven Seagal, you know, from Mark for Death and Out for Justice.
You look fabulous.
Thank you, honey.
And she also walked like Patrick Swayze from Dirty Dancing and Roadhouse. She just had no grace about her at all. Clump. And she also, let's be honest, looked like she could kick the shit out of you.
Go on, Nadia! Yeah, come on, Nadia! Go on! Yeah!
Hi, I'm Brian. No, you're not. With 69% of the vote, Brian was crowned the winner of Big Brother 2. And how that queen had us in stitches.
I think the public loved the fact that Brian was a nice guy who wasn't boring. He was the opposite. He was hugely entertaining.
She looks pretty... Oh, she's closing the door! No! What are you doing next door? We've done nothing to you!
You little bitch.
This guy's got a really sharp wit, a really good instinct for what's funny, what's the next funny thing to say.
I wonder which celebrity guy's watching saying I love Narinder.
Stevie Wonder? I'm probably going to get Howard on straight away. Hold on. No, I'm OK. Yeah, lie down.
I can't do it.
Come on.
When he's bitching, he's actually really lovely. But what he says is quite intelligent. It's really funny. I think it's because he's hilarious that the audience loved him.
I never got hand-me-downs from Big Brother. I bought enough clothes from me. Dorothy Perkins size 12, whatever. I think that's 15 love to me.
I think
You and your infectious diseases, every part of your skin's covered. 30 love.
30 love.
You and Bubble, you're as manky as each other. Your fake clothes, hippie sandals.
40 love.
Steady, very can't even straighten it properly. You've washed it once since you've been here.
Games of match.
Thank you.
He was gay, proud of being gay, and just the most fun gay anybody had seen on TV since Larry Grayson.
Nasty boy. Nasty boy. You can't say that about me. That's not fair. You don't know what I've been through in my life. Lending tears and they won't be mine. It's I don't want to put you down. You know what? An injection, that's what put you down. Like an old dog, an old bitch that's been around for too long, had too many litters, infectious, poisonous vermin, canine. I'm not...
You are, without doubt, the funniest man I've ever met. So, thank you very much.
I'm gonna cry. That's so sweet. Thank you.
Who rules the roost in the diary room? Big Brother fires Victor, no doubt. Shizzle, my nizzle.
The thing I liked about Victor was this. He grasped the fact that the diary room was a perfect platform for a hilarious performance, and he took great advantage of it.
Decided to become the George Bush of this house. And under my administration, we won't stand for terrorists.
I love Victor. I'm going to marry Victor. Victor is hilarious.
Slick VIC. The ghetto VIP. You know? Mess around me, I'll leave you RIP. Shizzle, my nizzle.
Every night he gave us satire, I'm the George Bush of the house. He gave us rap, Notorious VIC, the RIP, or whatever the hell it was.
I kick your ass and I take your name. Now you're in my pocket. Shut your mouth. Rest your gums. Hold your corner. I own you, biatch. You get me?
My snitchel malizzle, cause I'm a rude boy. Kablizzle.
I am the slick man, rapper / part-time hitman, for God's sake. And when the smoke clears and the dust settles, I'm gonna be the last man standing.
I'm the slick man, rapper / part-time hitman. What is that about?
Thank you, Victor. Cheers, mate. One more thing. Can we get some bread and some milk, please?
Oh my God! Let's
She may not have won Big Brother 3, but she sure as hell kept us entertained.
Cambridge River.
Yes, with the cam.
Really? You swear? I only thought there was the Thames. I thought that was the main one in London.
It is. But I don't live in London.
Oh, I'm confused. What came on?
So Cambridge was in London?
Yeah.
There's no denying that Jade is a bit stupid sometimes, but it doesn't make her a bad person. I'd much rather be with somebody like her who's a bit stupid, a bit naive, but genuine and pleasant, than somebody who's intelligent and just, you know, an arse at the end of the day. And she's great.
The city is called Cambridge. The county is called Cambridgeshire.
Oh, it's not Kent then?
No. And the region is called East Anglia.
East Anglia? That's abroad. Is there not a place called East Anglia abroad?
Jade, are you taking stupid pills again?
I swear. I'm not being funny, but that does sound like he's next to India. East Anglia, India. He sounds like he's around there.
Why is she crying now, though? What's happened?
I don't even know how to play those, be fair. Tacticals or tic-tacs or whatever they're called. Don't even know what they fucking mean. How can I play them?
Tic-tacs? Are you tic-tactical? Tactical, that's the word you're looking for.
I still struggle now to think what one's right. I still do try. I know that Tic Tacs are sweet, but and it's tacticals, I think. But I don't know what it is, to be honest. I'm struggling here. I know it's something, but I know it's not Tic Tacs.
Just being myself or playing Tic Tacs or whatever it's called.
Tic Tacticals.
I just don't feel comfortable anymore.
Jade is in Mensa. Jade likes to keep that quiet because the whole thing is a ruse. She plays the fool. Actually, she's a genius. I saw her at a party once, Mensa party, and she was there engrossed in conversation with Professor Stephen Hawkins.
What about bicycle?
I don't know that one.
Let's go for it.
What? B-I-C-K. C-I-L-E. Fuck no, it's spelled back, but not C-cool.
Name the 2 vegetables that begin with the letter S.
Strawberries and spinach. But in the olden days, they had wirelophones and they got music out of that.
Jade, the question is which 2 vegetables begin with the letter S?
Spinach and spuds. I'm going to be racking my brain now and I ain't got much to rack. Why are these flies about? I ain't seen them before. It's because of his pants. Everybody goes on about Sherlock Holmes and everybody goes on about Mr. Einstein.
Einstein.
Got something to do with each
Tell him who
other.
makes the tomato soup.
And I thought
Danger Mouse was their pet.
Inspector Morse and Mr. Einstein were together, sort of thing.
Say that again.
Sherlock Holmes.
I thought Sherlock Holmes was like related to Inspector Morse, and Inspector Morse was related to
Mother Teresa.
Mr. Einstein and Mother Teresa. Whatever.
And how can we possibly forget these great one-liners?
I've lived my adult life like what I would consider an international pop star.
I could kill somebody with those 2 fingers.
Controversial.
I'm young, I'm full of cum, so who gives a fuck? Thank you, big brother.
Coming up in part 3, practical jokes and practical problems.
I was sitting on the toilet and I strained too much and I've given myself a headache.
Welcome back to Big Brother's Funniest Moments. Now, my lovelies, although we may not like to admit it, we'll have nothing more than a good bit of toilet humour. The cruder the better. Ugh.
I've got really bad wind at the moment for some reason, man.
Excuse me.
What was that? Me?
Crudeness is always good and Big Brother always delivers. You've got farting, you've got people not able to go to the toilet, peeing in bins. It's great value for money.
In Big Brother 5, the housemates were set a seemingly innocent task to make a news report from the house. But some of them couldn't resist making it a little bit crude.
Big Brother, do you think my television looks like a lady garden? Because they keep saying that it does.
Actually, what is it actually supposed to be, Marco?
It's a TV set, darling.
What are these attachments?
What attachments? They're like rings.
Yeah, or a lady garden.
Darling, Big Brother, it is not a lady garden.
Am I naive? I didn't know what it meant. They were kind of going on, and I was thinking, what the hell's a lady garden?
Nadia, explain what a lady garden is.
I'm not.
You're the one that thinks it's a lady garden, darling.
Exactly,
You better explain.
so you explain it.
Female genitalia.
Oh, I'm not fine. Come on.
Oh, darling, you ripped off my leg. Look what she's
guys,
done.
I can't turn around.
Oh, bloody hell, Nadia. Oh, Nadia.
They kick off one of
One of her lips.
Marco's TV definitely didn't look like my lady garden. I thought it was very funny, but no, his did not look like mine.
Morning, girl.
Oh my God! Sorry, but just flicked off your G-spot.
Oh, no! The ring finally melted.
Was it painful? Did you have to use a particular cream?
Mark, it's so perfectly natural, darling. Don't worry. I've just jumped in there before.
Could we not do this in the presence of the brother?
Big Brother's enjoying it.
OK, who just took a crap?
Not me.
We apologise, it was a piss.
On the seat? All right, like, who last went in for a pee, then?
12 people, one house, one toilet. Something had to give. On Big Brother 3, that something was Alex.
If I have a pee and I do get a bit on the rim, I would do it. You know, but people seem to think, oh, we can aim properly. The reason we don't do that is because sometimes bits do splash out. It doesn't go nicely in a straight line, you know. There's always that saying, if you sprinkle when you tinkle, please be sweet and wipe the seat, you know.
Peagate. The saga continues. So far, the housemates have been found to be urinating on the toilet seat. But it gets worse. They hit the shower.
The Peagate issue went on for so long, and it could have been nipped in the bud, either by the housemates not admitting to it or just not doing it in the first place.
We only did it once.
Once is bad enough, I'm sorry.
I did it.
But it went down the hole.
I've did it twice. I think everybody should have just lied and said no. But deep down, just gone in and a little wee. A little puddle of water. So every morning, they all just know that he's walking in wee every morning. Because that's what I did. I go, no, wasn't me. You need the loo, I need it.
I can guarantee you the whole population of England will think it's disgusting, and it is disgusting, and it's even worse when people admit it and think there's nothing wrong about it.
Is it right to pee in the shower? No comment.
That's a very, very good question. No, it's not right, but do I do it? Yes, I do it.
I thought showers were for weeing in. I mean, what else are they for?
I'm starting to piss myself off. That's what I can't believe now, because I'm nagging all the time. But I'm not.
If you're not sharing a shower with someone else, then you can do what you want. If you're sharing a shower with other people, then you have a bit of respect.
You reckon?
That's the simple thing.
I think it burns away germs, myself.
I'm not liking the sound of this, because I've had to share many showers with you boys. Not at the same time, as you know.
No.
My first nomination is Johnny, because he openly said that he urinates in the shower, and I think it's disgusting. My second nomination is Alison, because she too also told us that she urinates in the shower. This too, I think, is disgusting.
So far, the housemates were giving anally retentive Alex some jip, but so were his bodily functions.
This is the first time for me, and I am slightly embarrassed because I don't know who's going to see this, and I don't want to be known as the guy who can't shit. If someone's in the toilet, I can't say get out. I mean, someone's going to be in there. It's too much of a risk to take. I'd rather explode. I mean, thank you very much for taking that, but I'm just going to have to eat myself to a standstill and hope I don't die.
Of course, I remember when Alex couldn't go to the toilet. I mean, the whole nation was pushing and straining on his behalf. I think lots of us ended up with hemorrhoids. We were pushing so hard on his behalf.
Hello, sorry to bother you, but I need to have a paracetamol if possible. And before you ask me why, I was just sitting on the I was sitting on the toilet and I strained too much and I've given myself a headache. So I hear you all laughing now.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I've got a headache. I'm all right, though.
That's enough of the bodily functions, my Big Brother comrades. Over the past 5 years, those cheeky housemates have played a fair few practical jokes on each other. Oh, they're little pranksters.
I think if you're a housemate in Big Brother, you must just get so bored that you start to think of quite crazy things to do. And for me, the best is when they play practical jokes on each other, because you, as a viewer, you're in on the whole joke, which is great.
Big Brother has set no such task, Darren.
I don't know where my housemates are. Hello? What was that? Where are ya?
Big brother doesn't joke, Darren.
They forever playing tricks, mate. They pick on me, innit? In a good way, though.
With Michelle and Emma tucked away in the bedsit, Big Brother's favourite slick man slash rapper slash part-time hitman was the victim of their evil fun.
We have chosen Victor to take cold showers.
You guys are jokers, man. I'm having a bath. Minor.
Thanks, BB. He's not nice, him.
Well, Victor in the showers was every woman's revenge on every man. It was a really wonderful thing. It was a plot. It was conceived by Michelle and Emma. Every time Victor strode into the shower, the notorious VIC got his kid off and got ready to get all manly, and it would suddenly go ice cold, and Victor would flap about like a little girlie.
What's he doing? Dodging the shower.
Fucking hell, man. This shit is fucking cold.
You know what? What comes around goes around, doesn't it? Put him under cold water and that's it. You know, he becomes a complete baby. I thought it was quite funny. And also followed by the most hilarious Big Brother rant in the history of Big Brother rants.
You're not listening to me. Don't take the piss out of me, OK? You can't take the piss out of me. Because you cannot control me. I'd advise you guys to put the hot water back on in the shower for me, because you don't do it to anybody else. And I'm going to get ill eventually if I keep having cold showers. I've already got the sniffles.
You see, behind every macho man is a mummy's boy, and that's what Victor revealed when he went into Big Brother and he said, I'm getting the sniffles. It was like, you know, A.A. Milne and Winnie the Pooh, and Christopher Robin has sneezels and teasels, and that's really what Victor had, poor diddums.
Don't mess about with me, man. You don't know me. Trust me, I ain't like these other people in here. You don't know what I'm capable of.
You're free to leave the diary room.
You've got me on my shit now, yeah. This is good. This is what you want to see from me, innit? This is why you put me in it.
That was Trez irritating. Trez irritating. I'm talking about, it's flipping freezing. Like, I'm standing under Niagara Falls. I'm like, hold on a second. You see Marco in the shower, you know, just loving it. What's wrong with me? See what I'm saying? As soon as I go in, it's going to be freezing cold in here.
You all right?
Bubble and Brian with a cannon and ball of Big Brother 2, always trying to get one up on each other. Oh, the pair of prankers.
All right. We're getting burnt now, don't we?
That's plenty.
Cool.
We're so the opposite. You know, whereas I was camp, he was serious. Whereas I was glamorous, he wasn't. Where I was nice, he was smelly. Dean, I can feel those things against my back!
In order to play a trick on Brian, Bubble decided to hit him with the one thing we all fear, rice.
It's the duvet.
Brian, do you know why you're itching? Why am I itching? It's in my hair! Stop in me! Brian, it's... Go get the sheets from the girls. There's things on me! There are things on me! Dean, they're on me!
Bubbles was throwing the rice at him and he thought it was maggots, right? And I just was like, Brian, turn the light on. Brian, turn the light on. Then you realise it's rice. Brian, turn the light on. Brian, turn the light on. And he didn't turn the light on.
Dean, they're on me! They're on me!
There's nothing on you.
They're on me! Beat my heart! It's beat... Gee, I hear them. They're all falling on the ground. Can you hear them? Listen. What are you talking? I'm walking on things. What is this? Why is that rice? There's rice. No, it's shaving foam. I thought it was rice.
Maybe it's shaving foam.
It's shaving foam. No, it's rice.
Rice.
Oh.
Dude, look, I've got my look. It's not me.
Show me your hands. It's your... Bubble.
Not me. It's not me.
That is the most hilarious thing I've seen ever.
Look, you piece of shit!
It It was time for Brian's revenge. He decided to frame Bubble for a crime he didn't commit.
Yeah. No, just do a star or something.
No,
like it's a David Star.
No. Thank you. See you later.
Right, and he said that he's supposed to put a little bit of his feet so he feels it. What the fuck? What the
Oh, what is that?
Is that?
Toothpaste. Is that toothpaste?
Bubble.
Bubble.
Right, who done that?
Bubble, you're so bold.
He's so surprised. He's actually so
surprised.
Look at that. If I get it wrong, it was it right.
Was me.
He's you. He's just
me.
Look, you never there's a slide.
I'm covered in it. Oh my God, it's all over me. How did that happen?
The housemates weren't the only ones to play practical jokes on each other.
Oh my God. What was that?
Last year, Evil Big Brother had a few tricks up its sleeve. Fake newspaper headlines were left lying around.
Who is the mole?
Big Brother played schoolboy pranks with buckets of water and eggs left in beds.
Hold on, what's this?
Oh, yeah.
And Big Brother also played with the housemates, making them pack and unpack just to wind them up.
This is 1 hour?
Yeah.
I do think Big Brother was clever with their practical jokes. I mean, Big Brother, you showed passion and personality this year.
It's not fucking Big Brother, it's Big fucking bitch.
I wanted to see Big Brother get down and dirty, take the gloves off and say, hey, don't mess with me, and they did it.
In the final week, Big Brother decides to mess with their heads. A housemate is called to the diary room. Nadia goes.
Hello, Nadia.
Hiya.
How are you today?
I'm feeling very well, thank you. Lovely day, so...
Thank you. You must not discuss this diary room conversation with your fellow housemates. Big Brother will take the breaking of this rule very seriously. Do you understand?
Yeah? What's going on?
She was like, oh, what's going to happen? Yeah, I understand. What's wrong, Big Brother? What's wrong? And she looked so confused. She didn't get it. Like she might have been abducted by aliens in the space of those few seconds. She missed something.
What conversation do we have?
You are now free to leave the diary room.
Still not satisfied, Stuart was next on Evil Big Brother's hit list.
This is Big Brother. Could a housemate come to the diary room?
Let's go down, bro.
Hello, Stuart. Could you please wait there for 1 moment?
Stu, are you okay?
No.
Are you okay?
What's going on?
I haven't got a clue.
What's in the storeroom?
Nothing. 2 pints of milk.
I wouldn't be surprised if I'm going, you know.
Okay, Chick, okay.
Poor Michelle, love-struck, sickened with desire and affection, and she just couldn't tear herself away from the door. Her little ear was glued to the door. However, she did manage to consume 2 veggie burgers while pining.
Stuart's been in the diary room for 1 hour, 2 minutes.
Big Brother?
Stuart, are you all right, darling? Are you okay, Choo-Choo? Are you all right? Give me another veggie burger. I miss you, darling. Are you okay? Give me another veggie burger. It was a fantastic scenario. The combination of chomping and pining was wonderful.
This is Big Brother. Could one housemate bring 1 pillow and 1 duvet to the storeroom immediately?
Can I do it so that I can see him, please? Yeah. Oh, put it in the storeroom?
Yep.
Coming up in the final part of tonight's show. Oh, dear God.
Do up to BB5 and do up to do up.
Mirrors on the ceiling, pink champagnes on ice.
Be Jesus, be Jesus.
Welcome back to the final part of Big Brother's funniest moments. Big Brother contestants have many skills and talents, however, singing is rarely one of them.
That's it.
He does. Oh, yeah, that's a cool
For the
thing.
Bible tells me so,
Big meanies, aren't they?
Okay, I'm stopping singing. The cheek of it.
I'm so gobsmacked.
I think when people first go into the house, sometimes you find they've got an ulterior motive. A lot of them want to be sort of secret pop stars or think it's their way to, you know, get a foot in the door. So often you hear them humming, singing, or all sorts.
Never close your eyes anymore when I kiss your lips.
Any of these a Eurovision contender? Probably.
I'll make love to you like you want me to. And I'll hold you tight, baby, all through the night.
You lost that love feeling.
Trust in me when I say,
baby, all through the night, I'll make love to you.
Big Brother, we have a song to sing to you.
Some of Big Brother 5's housemates were in a class of their own.
I like the BB house, I like the people, and I like the love shack, and the jacuzzi, and I like the mud fights, and all the nudity, and I like the bedroom. When the lights are low, singing do-up, a do-up, do-up to BB5 and do-up to do-up. Do-up to BB5 and do-up to do-up, do-up to BB5, yeah.
Do you like it?
It was just horrible. And Dan getting into it to feel all the emotion and all the rest of it. He's got a bald head, for God's sake. You know what I mean?
Do you think he is, Harold Brown?
Yeah.
Aye.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Ah, Big Brother 4's John Tickle. He had the voice of an angel.
Does everyone realise the words to Hotel California, that verse? Mirrors on the ceiling, pink champagnes on ice. We are all just prisoners here of our own device. Relax, said the nightmare, we are programmed to recede. But we can check out any time we like, but we can never leave.
As part of the wedding task, Big Brother 5's Michelle was chosen to be the chorister.
So what's my person? What's that?
You gotta sing.
You get to sing beautifully though. Nobody else could be a chorister.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
get to sing really beautifully.
I think a really funny moment was during the Piezu or the Pai Jesu scene when Michelle had to sing for the wedding. It was pure comedy because, bless her, it's a hard piece to sing, it's Latin, and she's got 3 attempts at learning it.
Big Brother gave Michelle 3 opportunities to listen to Pie Jesu the day before. She only listened to it once.
Right, could I listen to my Pai Jesu again, please?
You had the opportunity to come to the diary room 3 times yesterday to listen to the music, to prepare yourself. You did not. Today is the day of the performance. Big Brother cannot play you the music today.
She gives you that little V's and walks out in that defiant moment, you know, as if say, well, sod you, you watch me, I'm going to really put this to bed. And she didn't put it to bed, she put it in a coffin.
I will now have the chorister to sing Pie Jesu.
Be Jesus, be Jesus, be Jesus.
BBUK, good holly, et amandi, dona es requiem, dona es requiem.
I'm like, Michelle, how embarrassing. I'm like this. No, who told this girl that she was Mariah Carey? No.
I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna stay, I'm gonna stay. Don't I have requiem? Don't I have requiem?
I bet Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey, and and Celine Dion were all cacking their pants when they heard her sing that. They must have all thought, my singing career has just gone down the pan because it's Geordie Bird singing in the song. She was absolutely... You just heard cats and dogs going, oh, like that all over the place. Even I'll tell you what, even deaf people were refusing to lip read it. You know what I mean? It was that bad.
Yeah.
The chorister's duty
Is that what you were supposed
was
to
to perform PA Airzu.
I would have noticed if you...
This was not performed to the tune that was provided.
Oh, these guys!
That wasn't fun.
Oh, these
Result,
guys.
one fail.
Oh, these guys.
It was the correct tune, but it just wasn't sang classical. It was just an R&B remix, if you like.
That's it from us. But over the last few weeks, the Big Brother faithful have been voting for their favourite housemate from the past 5 series. Tune in tomorrow night to find out who's in and who's out of Big Brother's top 20 housemates.
I'm gonna go crazy.
The top 20 housemates, I think, would be a close call between Jade and Nadia.
Bubble, really.
Between Brian and Jade, I'm going for Narinder.
Nadia or Brian?
Brian.
It's gonna have to be that Jade woman. She's just so cuddly.
Anna, the lesbian singing nun. What a superb combination.